Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Novita. I'm from English Education K1. My student ID 2003050024. Alright, today I will explain a journal about concept of the business ethic in Islam, approach to the entrepreneur. The first abstract identified entrepreneurship as a catalyst and the largest contributor to the economic development of a country. Islam always encourages its followers to involve in the business from day one. A business activity as a worship will encourage a Muslim to become a successful entrepreneur in this world and the hereafter. Even so, there are Muslim entrepreneurs who conduct business regardless of the meaning lawful or unlawful in Islamic side. They do business in a way wrong to provide good returns. The concept of business ethic in Islam can make a conscious entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs who will always be steadfast in order to realize entrepreneurial compulsively and according to Islamic law. Therefore, every entrepreneur should continuously practice Islam based on the Quran and Sunnah and always resourceful, fair, honest, truthworthy, and sincere in every business establishment conduct the high ethical value among entrepreneurs. 1. Introduction. Business and trade among Muslims is not a new thing. If I highlight trading history of Islam, its history starting in the early scene where the main two sons of Adam, Habil and Qabil, namely, has pioneered the field of entrepreneurship. Habil pioneered the farmer, while Qabil pioneered agricultural farming. In addition, business should be viewed as an approach that is able to influence and develop the civilization of nations. For example, is the introduction of the Islamic civilization in Spain and Malay Sultan of Malacca. During the reign of Caliph Umar bin Abdul Aziz, not even the people who are below property despite the region about 2.5 years. In the early days of Islam, it appears that many of the companions of the Prophet who had ventured into the world of business. According to AB, entrepreneurs are part of the community that is accepted as important in development of a community. They play an important role in solving the problems faced by the society by finding various alternatives to address this problem. Thus, it is no wonder this area is identified as a potential catalyst for the development of the national economy. Moreover, they are highly recommended Muslims to make this area as an effort to improve their lives and indirectly provide employment to others in according with the tradition of the Prophet. 2. Source of Islamic business ethics. There are two sources to be used as guide to business ethics in Islam, namely the Quran and the Sunnah. Abu Hurairah radiallahu from the Prophet Muhammad said, meaning, I leave behind me two things you will not be lost forever as long as you stick with the position of both the Book of Allah and the Sunnah of His Prophet. In addition, this issue was discussed by the scholars in branch of the science of fiqh al-muamalat. An entrepreneur who understands business ethics in Islam can ensure that business is conducted based by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. 3. Approach to the entrepreneur. The business concept is Islam, then the objective work is only intended for profit only and is not only one of the burn to earn living, but it was one of the branches of faith that a trader can draw close to God. There are three common factors that drive an entrepreneur to practice an unethical business practice. Therefore, entrepreneurs need to follow some rules and business ethics outlined in Islam not to fraud, abuse, and so on, which eventually led to the collapse of the Islamic economy and threatened the well-being of society. The regulation contained in the Al-Quran are as follows. 1. The first sincere intention. Intention is the basis of an act because it sets a target or goal in her infusion. Second, not involved with practice usury. Practice of usury is forbidden in Islam is because this practice causes oppression and inequality on society and the national economy itself. The third, avoiding scams element. Both sides of trader and the consumers should take their role to ensure that the business carry on less well and there is no element of fraud. In the Quran, repeatedly reminds trader to be honest and strictly prohibits fraud and corruption in business. Fourth, be al-adl. Ethical trades must perform al-adl or justice. This means that traders must be temperate in all things without the benefit side. The fifth, trust. A trade or entrepreneur cannot cheat, betray customer, selling price too high and delaying payment to suppliers. 4. Importance of business in Islam. The main goal of Islam entrepreneurship towards the formation of entrepreneurs who are always conscious of the Almighty Allah. Entrepreneurs who will always be committed to serve in order to realize a holistic and balanced entrepreneurship. Islam places great emphasis on regulation of business ethics in human life. Ethics as a rule, good or bad, right or wrong, moral teachings about behavior and action, especially in the economy, comes out the Muslim faith. Whatever is done will be linked to the objective work and hereafter. In addition, to ensure that every entrepreneur who dabbles in the business can avoid all evil nature or mazmumah and to illuminate merit or mahmudah. This is important to ensure the interests of the community in order to secure from all the elements that can trigger conflict, injustice, conflict, oppression, and sense of dissatisfaction. dissatisfaction. In addition, they are able to protect the rights of both parties as the seller of the trader and the consumer as the customer of goods involved. Next, an appreciation of the Quran and Sunnah can help entrepreneurs to the formation of real faith and the root cause of the formation of high ethical and moral. This shows that Muslims are prohibited obtain property by wrong, for example by means of fraud, corruption, breach of trust, or practicing unsure. The guidelines aim to keep business discipline and fairness to the community, especially the aim to keep the faith and devotion to Allah. Thus, values in business operations should be undertaken to establish and develop the business successful and maximize the potential within themselves and the business. In the Quran, Allah is saying, meaning, "O you who believe, do not eat each property among yourselves in vanity, except there be trading that occurs between you love match." Surah An-Nisa. When an entrepreneur business ethic of Islam, Muslim will obtain a superior, that is, a falah success in this world and in the hereafter. 5. Implementation of Islamic business ethics. There are many ways to implement business ethic in Islam. One of them is that trader or an entrepreneur should have knowledge of the regulation and business ethics of Islam. It is demanding that they will understand the things that are outlined in the Quran and Sunnah. In addition, they must believe that that, that they will be brought before Allah on judgment day that is raised there to disobey Allah. Therefore, they should perform and practice of business ethics sanctioned by Islam. Without this, confidence will be birth of entrepreneurs who are trying to avoid the discard of business according to Islamic ethics. Further, the government has an important role to provide clear guidelines and complete information about business ethics in Islam. And the last conclusion, business is not only a source of a living, it can be one of the branches of faith that can draw closer to Allah. Making the business as a form of worship will encourage a Muslim to become entrepreneurs who are faithful to God and be successful in the business. According to AB, the success of the entrepreneurial activities of Islam depends on the combination of perception and strong cooperation between the three parties, the clergy, umara, and also entrepreneurs themselves. Therefore, the member of an organization should be driven with a complete set of ethics in the context of a comprehensive Islamic framework. Alright, I think that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.